Hey everybody, Kelly Fox here. I am so excited to be once again here with my rock star moms, up leveling their self-care. And I have another self-care expert here to give a tip to you. So please welcome Kathy Todryk. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it
I
right.
did it. I did it. I did.
Thank you,
All
Kelly.
right. So, Kathy, how about you tell the ladies a little bit about you, your journeys towards self-care, and we'll go from there.
Okay, well, I've only just recently, in the past probably 8 years, learned what real self-care is. So, I used to think of it in certain terms as, getting a massage or getting my nails done, and always needed to include spending money. But I realized that I wasn't really taking good care of myself in a lot of other really important ways. And so it probably started back when we first moved to Texas 8 years ago. And my husband and I have always been exercise enthusiasts, almost to a fault, almost to an extreme. And so, but we always felt like that was our method of weight control. We thought if we could outrun our fork, we could keep our weight in check.
I love that. Outrun your fork.
If there's anybody else out there that does that, but so that worked for a lot of years, or we kind of thought it did. But in the long run, it didn't, we weren't able to sustain that level of activity. And so what we were noticing is that we were putting on unnecessary roles and not feeling great, and all the things that come from poor nutrition.
Yeah, so, I bet a lot of moms can relate with that.
Yeah. So we, anyway, so we discovered a program that was like fabulous, and my husband jumped on it, honestly. And I think I told you about this, Kelly, that I kind of rolled my eyes when he did this, because I thought we are smart people. We should be able to do this without that. But the truth was we weren't. So and this, he started to feel so much better, and just mostly about the feeling, but he did lose weight too. So I just kind of thought, you're not leaving me behind, buddy. So I wanted to do it as well, and really didn't realize how good I could actually feel. Kind of thought that the way I was feeling was just a result of age, and that I could actually feel a lot better when I actually took care of my body and fueled it the way that it really thrives. And so that was a huge awakening for me.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
I've been on that process as well, of trying to fuel my body better and take care of myself better, as a huge component of my self-care, and really up my energy level, because I feel like that's the thing that I've always not had enough of. And with young kids, or kids in general, you need energy. So what is your tip for our ladies that they can do to start themselves taking care of themselves better with their nutrition, or whatever it is you have to offer?
Well, what I realized is that when I feel good in my own body, I just show up better in all areas of my life. So I think that as wives and moms, we're constantly being pulled in other directions. We work and we have careers, and we take care of homes, and the list is endless, right, of the things that we do. And it's so easy to put all those things first and forget about ourselves. But there's this old saying that we have to fill our own cup first so we can better take care of everyone else. So I just really started to realize how important taking care of myself was, and reminding myself that self-care is not selfish. Actually, I think the opposite might be true, that not taking care of ourselves is in the long run being selfish because we are not showing up as our best version of ourselves with the people that we love the most.
Yeah.
So I, like I was saying, I started eating. So this is my tip. I think so many times moms are, we're grabbing food off of our kids' plate. We're finishing up what they didn't eat. We're standing up for the meal because we're still waiting on everyone, and we don't sit down, we don't relax, we don't have real meals. We maybe by 1 o'clock in the afternoon realize we haven't eaten anything yet. And so my quick tip is to eat more often. Do not skip meals. Recommend eating something within 30 minutes of getting up. And then every 2 to 3 hours, eat something that has protein in it so that you can keep that energy that you need to keep up with those kiddos and keep your head clear, and just make it throughout the day so that afternoon cup of coffee or that afternoon nap just isn't necessary anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that you're sharing that, because I think that we're kind of taught as women to eat less, right? But it's actually good for us to eat more often. Then we don't get super hungry and overeat, right? So, small, continuous eating, not grazing, but eating real food, is what's best for us. And I love that you say that. It's part of what I am practicing as well, because I am the person who, after my protein shake in the morning, I can go until 2-3 o'clock without stopping and eating myself. And so it's something that I'm being really mindful of, is to make sure that I am scheduling time in my day to eat, so that I don't have myself going from one thing to another without any time to take care of myself. So I love that that is your tip for us.
Yeah, and the content of what you're eating. So it's not like just the process of eating every 2 to 3 hours. It's what you're actually putting in your mouth, because when you're hungry or when you're craving something, your body is telling you, give me nutrition. It's not saying, give me a bag of chips, because the bag of chips is not going to satisfy, and you're going to still have cravings, and you're still going to have the hunger. It's when we are actually giving our body fuel that it needs, where those things are all satisfying.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you so much for being here with us and giving us this great tip for the ladies. And Kathy is in our group. So if you have any questions for her, or you want to know more, please comment under the video so that she can see that and connect with you and support you with your self-care, so that you can be a rock star with your self-care and show up as the mom that you want to be. So thank you again, Kathy.
You're so welcome. It was an honor to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. And we will see you ladies later.